Good morning, viewers. You're watching NewsX and I'm Simran. Let's begin the bulletin with the focus on the top story of this hour. Israel has launched direct airstrikes on Iran, describing the actions as retaliation for months now of continuous attacks from the Iranian regime. Explosions have been reported over the Iranian capital, Tehran, and nearby areas in the early hours of the IDF has now officially announced that they were carrying out precision strikes on the military targets within the republic. Meanwhile, the IDF spokesperson, Rear Admiral Daniel, has in fact issued a statement on these attacks. Now let's listen into the statement that's coming at this point.
Continuous attacks from the regime in Iran against the state of Israel. Right now, the Israel Defense Forces is conducting precise strikes on military targets in Iran. The regime in Iran and its proxies in the region have been relentlessly attacking Israel since October 7th on 7 fronts, including direct attacks from Iranian soil. Like every other sovereign country in the world, the state of Israel has the right and the duty to respond. Our defensive and offensive capabilities are fully mobilized. We will do whatever necessary to defend the state of Israel and the people of Israel.
My colleague Aay Jandal joins me live on the broadcast. Aay, very good morning to you. Unfortunately, in fact, at this point of time, the raging war between Israel and Iran continues to be on the boil. And at this point of time, the IDF spokesperson has officially announced that they are carrying out what they mean are the precise attacks at different territories, including the capital of Iran at the Tehran. And at this point, as the casualties have been mounting ever since the war broke out, it is in fact only going to be a grim news for the people living in the territory. What is the latest that you're tracking as the precise strikes at airstrikes is concerned?
Well, see, it seems that this war is not going to be controlled or ended, or in the nearby future, because the way basically the retaliation has started, and Israeli, the Israeli authorities have clarified and says that we have precisely targeted the defense installation there in the Tehran and other parts of Iran, and it was because it is a retaliation what Iran has done, because they have carried out direct attacks from the Iranian soil, and we have every right to defend our nation, and that's why we have carried out these strikes. And the visuals which we can see that how Tehran was facing this tough time because of the retaliation, Israeli retaliation, and it is expected that a number of casualties will be reported in this area, because till now people are facing the tough time, and they have to because it's a heavy and huge strike by the Israeli defense forces. So definitely it is expected that there will be casualties and injuries in that area, and the explosions are taking place. No doubt that Iranian air defense system was activated at that time, but it was not much effective. That is what we have been told by our sources there, and that's why it is expected that casualties will be there. But the thing is that after Hamas-Israel war was started, we have seen that how Lebanon enters, now Iran entered, and whosoever is entering the war, they are facing the consequences, and that is what exactly is happening here.
All right, Aay, I'll request you to kindly stay on with us, and thank you for giving that latest information that you're tracking very closely. Also joining me on the broadcast, viewers, is Shiodan Singh, who's a defense expert. Thank you for speaking to us, sir, and giving us your time. At this point of time, in fact, it is alarming to see that the United States, in fact, has also said that and confirmed that they did not have any involvement in this pre-planned and the precise strikes on the military bases in Iran, although they have confirmed on the basis of anonymity that this is an exercise of self-defense, and United States was in fact informed earlier before taking out these precise attacks. How do you see the United States at this point of time giving these statements and now, making it stand more clear than ever about the entire conflict?
Right from 1948, when Israel was formed, it is there in the history that Israel always does retaliation and takes complete revenge. So far, Israel has not sort of got defeated any war right from 67, 73, and all the wars which Israel is fighting with the Arab countries. So it was quite expected from Israel to attack Iran for the reply which Iran has already done on Israel. Secondly, biggest appreciation I can do about Israel is that on the advice of world and America, Israel has not attacked energy sources and atomic sources of Iran, because it was expected that if Israel missile attack on energy sources of Iran, then oil supply of the world will get affected and price rise will take place in the complete world. And secondly, if Israel has attacked their atomic power plants, etc., then there would have been atomic radiation in complete area around. So Israel has considered this advice of the world and attacked only military stations of Iran. Now, Iran and Israel are 1,600 kilometers apart. This war will not be there like a normal classical war in which soldiers fight each other. This war will be a technical war fought by missiles and rockets, etc. only. So this will continue, and